Today we're going to look at Facebook for soccer teams, how to bridge the communication gap. I'm Jerry McNamara. I'm the owner of Totally Soccer. I'm also the creator of SoccerClassroom.com. For the last 20 years, I've spent my life in the soccer industry, and I've been a player, coach, and administrator. Let's dig right in and get to Facebook. Okay, so let's walk through how you create a Facebook group. Facebook really can solve the communication gap that a lot of volunteer coaches face in trying to communicate with the entire team. It's a one-to-many relationship, and using technology like Facebook, a platform that most people are already on, certainly can solve that communication gap. Now, of course, there's websites out there like eTeams, but a lot of times people don't want to go ahead and create a full website and try and maintain it. It's hard. Whereas, a Facebook group is simple, it's easy, it's something that people are already using on a nearly everyday basis anyway. And it can promote, organization. Everyone knows what's going on. Can promote growth by sharing information to your players and to your parents. And also will create some camaraderie as people do that. So let's get into how you do this. On the left-hand side, you're going to see Create Group. Just simply click that button. And we're going to name it our group. So I'm going to use Haddonfield Spirit. Okay, we can add friends to our group. So we would simply just click on here. I'm going to go ahead and grab Rachel, add her. You would just continue to add friends to the group, and we would go ahead and do that. You're going to hit on Edit Settings right here. And that's going to give you some information. We can go ahead and notify me when a member posts, comments, only a friend posts, only posts I'm subscribed to. So it gives you kind of some flexibility here as to how you want to see information sent to you. Show this in the home navigation always, which just simply means on this side is it going to show up. So I'm going to say always since I'm a member. I'm going to save those settings. And then on the right side here, we're going to edit the group. And this is going to provide all sorts of information about our group. So we want to have privacy. In my opinion, you want to create an open group, although you'll have to make that decision. The advantage of having an open group gives you the opportunity where people can join the group. For instance, you might have grandparents in faraway places, aunts and uncles that may want to keep up with nieces and nephews. It just gives everyone an opportunity to see the information. You can certainly take the opportunity if you do want an open group, but you want to make sure that you can approve things, you can just click this membership approval. If you want to set up an email address, we can set up an email address for the entire group so that an email sent to this address will go to all group members. And that's kind of a neat thing if you're out on the road or you just need to make sure that everyone gets information. We can go ahead and send them an email. So anytime Haddonfield Spirit at groups.facebook.com gets set up or sent, everyone will get an email. Description is Haddonfield Spirit is a U11 boys soccer team. Come join the fun. Okay. Oh, I'm going to go back to edit group. On the right hand or the left hand side here, we can add a picture if we want to. We could take a picture and we can look at the members. All right. So that's kind of the mechanics of setting up a group. Now let's look at the utility of how it is exactly that we can use Facebook to create some organization. So the first thing that I would do is I would create an event. You can create events for practice. You can create events for games. Games are really the no-brainer. So what I'm going to do is just add a game here. Delran, where is it going to be? It's going to be Crows Woods, New Jersey, Haddonfield, New Jersey. We can add a street address. I'm going to go up to my local. We can add field 1. And we can select who is invited. So, if you have a large group and you only want to put this out to members of the team, you can select. Anyone can view an RSVP. You probably want to uncheck that. You don't need to know if grandmom and grandpop are coming. And we go ahead and create the event. So there we go. There's the event that's going to happen. Again, you can select the guest to invite. You could just set up your team to do that. And, some of the problems that parents and coaches face that Facebook can solve is getting out games and directions. So we've done that through the events section. You can have issues with weather. It's too hot out there, we're going to move practice back. It's raining cats and dogs, we have to cancel because the club has closed the fields. Instead of making 15 phone calls and trying to get a hold of everyone, you certainly can just post one notice on Facebook to your group, make sure that everyone got it, and you're one and done. It takes you 30 seconds instead of an hour. Also, organizing rides and carpools. There's always times when we run into situations where we're way late at a doctor's appointment. We're not going to get back to get little Johnny to practice, and we can use rides and carpools. Post a note, hey, I'm going to be late. Can someone pick up Johnny? Certainly, that's an easy way to use Facebook. And then polls. I mean, if you need to host an event or you need to move practice and figure out what day works best for people, you can create a poll on that as well. Now, you can also use Facebook to promote growth. For teams that get a little bit older, I'm going to call it kind of 9s, 10s, and above, you can post a quick note here. We're going to create a document. And we're going to call it practice session number 1. And, the things that we're going to work on today. Focus on dribbling, sharks and minnows, left foot, right foot, and we can continue on. So now we have created a document. People can see exactly what it is that we're going on, that's going to happen. The players know when they show up to practice exactly what it is that they're going to do. So you're going to ease the transition from, one session to the next. Parents are also going to know what it is that you're working on. And, I kind of believe in, the backyard is really the secret to the explosive growth for soccer players. So imagine you can issue a backyard challenge. So we say backyard challenge, and this, also allows our parents to get involved. Work the step over move. We're checking at practice tomorrow. Can you fake out coach? We're going to share that. Now, suddenly we've taken something that was personal between us and our players, and we've also now involved the parents to know exactly what it is that we're working on in practice, and then also what players should be working on when we kick them out from watching televisions or being on the computer to go out and work on in the backyard. So certainly we don't want to replace the parents as coaches, but giving them some direction is helpful for overall player development. One of the other things you can do here, create another document, match number 1, recap, first half, happy with hustle, need to capitalize on chances. Look for shooting drills next week. And on and on. You can give a full recap so that everyone knows what's going on. It's just good to keep everyone in check so that there are no misconceptions out there. And then finally, another great use of Facebook is really the camaraderie. So, you post a match one recap and you have people that attended the game. Certainly they can comment on that. Johnny had a great game. Billy was really tough. Sarah had a great save and goal. Whatever it may be. I mean, it's a great way to recognize kids in a public forum and really keep motivation really high. Obviously, you have to have rules, with your parents to keep everything positive. This should not be a place where you are becomes a place to air dirty laundry, if you will. And then finally, you can post pictures, which is always a great camaraderie. I mean, I think everyone on every team, there's someone that is taking pictures, and an easy way to share them is to use Facebook. So I hope this has been helpful to you. I really believe in using technology to kind of ease that burden for our coaches out there, keep everyone in sync as a team, and this is just a fun way on a platform that people are already using to ease that burden on coaches. So have fun and have a great season. I hope you really enjoyed this presentation about how you can use Facebook to ease that communication burden on coaches. Now, for information about soccer jerseys and equipment, you can visit our website, totallysoccer.com. Or for more soccer coaching tips, you can go to soccerclassroom.com and visit our Facebook page as well at facebook.com/soccerclassroom.